All right. Those of you on YouTube, I know, I have a lot of faith in the chart addicts community, but I know folks on YouTube have a fish memory, kind of like the Dory from Finding Nemo sort of memory. So let me know who remembers this. Out of like 150 people watching, it'll be probably two people or three people that remember this trade from yesterday. Who remembers this from YouTube? Because it's important to not just keep going day by day. Oh, Roy got another one. Oh, Roy got another one. Oh, Roy got another one. Bitch, I know. I'm nice. But at some point, right? Usually, if you're the smarter you are, right, the less time it takes you to ask this question. At some point, you start asking yourself, how can I get the same result? He's like, wow, Roy caught another trade and another trade. And you start to rely on the stream as opposed to realizing if you are not learning or let's say taking this information and then going to take the master class so you can learn it for yourself, you're not going to get better at trading. Can we all agree? It's like watching the stream and then not being consciously here or not deliberately trying to learn information you can use for yourself is like going to sleep with the textbook under your pillow and hoping it just seeps through. It's not going to seep through. Roy, I remember everything you say on the streams. What did I say what shirt was I wearing 4 streams ago? You don't fucking know. You don't even know what you had for breakfast 3 days ago. How the fuck you guys think you're going to learn information to make you a millionaire? Write it down. Take fucking notes. Oh, I wonder why my life isn't changing. I've been working so hard. No, the fuck you haven't. You've been staring at your computer. You ain't been working hard. All right. We're 4 months into the year. God, I've been trying. I've been trying so hard. Stressing is not trying. Overthinking is not work. God, I've been working for years at this. Let's add up every fucking second you spent backtesting, shall we? Hey, don't add up to more than 3 days. Talking about 4 years of on the charts. Let's add up every second that you've spent deliberately backtesting. I don't mean just eyes watery, your mind somewhere else, you're just flipping through charts. No, no. Let's add up the minutes. For every minute that you spent deliberately studying the charts, backtesting, being deliberate. Oh, add up to what? 4 days, if you're lucky. 2 days. Talking about 3 years. People, it's time to take this shit serious. 2 weeks of taking this shit serious is better than 2 years of, God, it's good enough. There's no good enough in trading. Good enough is only for horseshoes and hand grenades. Oh, well, good enough. Close enough. Right? He said, dropping the like early today. Abdon, good. Y'all should be dropping the like the second you hop on here at this point. You already know the stream is going to be fire. You know the trades are going to hit. You know the value is going to be here. Or you're going to get a reality check and it's going to hurt. Yeah, I mean, probably. Is it probably what everybody here needs? Yes. He said, Roy, I just completed the masterclass recordings. My man, you're such an amazing teacher. Sam, I appreciate you taking the leap and investing in yourself. If you wouldn't mind, what was your overall take on the masterclass? For all these people hesitating and all the brokies in the chat that are going to still be broke, can't afford to retire their parents, can't afford to quit their job, what would you tell everybody? Is the course worth it? You're like, oh God forbid I spend $400 on my future. What if it doesn't work out? Right? What would you tell those people? Sam Kazi certainly have a different personality on stream versus the masterclass. Yeah, on the masterclass, it's something called professionalism, right? Because we're selling a service, we're selling a product, and I want to make sure that we deliver to the highest possible degree. Now, I don't know if you guys realize this. These streams are free. And if I have to sit here and act professional, right? Then these are not going to be fun anymore. And I ain't doing this shit for free for no reason. What the fuck? I'm doing this because it's fun. And as soon as it stops being fun, because a bunch of people are telling me I can't say this and can't say that, guess what I'm gonna stop doing? Streaming, right? Well, Roy, you should be streaming even if it's fun or not. Says who? You guys get where I'm going with this? And so that's why the streams are typically less formal than the classes, because guys, we're watching paint dry while the trades move. Like our job is already done, it's been done. So what do you want me to do for an hour and a half while I sit here trying to entertain 100 people? You guys want me to put you to sleep with some fundamental talk, or do you guys want to have some fucking funny jokes? Because there's two ways this goes. We either sit here quietly staring at the chart for an hour and a half, and while it moves, we go through fundamental knowledge, which is going to put everybody to sleep because it's too early for all that. We'll go through it in pieces, but doing the full lecture is fucking dreadful. I don't even want to hear myself do that. And the third option is I'm out here whiling. I'm cooking everybody and everything. No one's safe. Roy, I don't think you should be roasting people. That person can get it too. All right. And I Gary, if we're willing to put it up for a vote, okay, let me know in the comments which type of stream you guys would prefer. Number one, keep everything going exactly how it's going. Shit, maybe even ramp it up a little bit. Maybe even turn up a little bit. Number one is keep shit the way it is. Nobody is safe. I hate everybody equally. We're winning, but I'm still gonna roast everybody and everything alive. Number two, let's go quiet mode. Turn on some music, get the trades, make money, and that's it. And number three, you get very, very professional, go fundamental knowledge every time, do lectures, right? I'm going to sit here and lecture you guys every fucking morning, right? You guys want that? So give me a 1, 2, or 3 in the chats. 1, 2, or 3 in the chats. Which type of stream you guys want? See, Mike got his Mike got his head on straight. Mike, you say all that, brother, and then 2 days later, it's all like, all right, I was feeling hella motivated on Thursday. I really wanted that shit. And now it's like a Tuesday the next week. And bro, please just fucking just send someone to the gulag or something, please. Please, no, please, Roy, don't bring up the Treasury General account again. No. If Roy says a flexible rate adjusted inflation or flexible, god damn it, why am I fucking that up? Fate, flexibly adjusted inflation targeting. Like Roy, if Roy mentions inflation targeting one more time, please. God, why is it's 7:32 in the morning? Why is Roy talking about the Fed repurchase agreement, repurchase facility with the Bank of Japan? Why is Roy talking about the sacrificing of the bond to save the yen market at 7:21 on a fucking Monday? Oh God, right? God, I've been in school too, right? I've been in classes. All right, let me see. He said that magic level you have is actually magic. Sam, it's almost like I'm out here selling the strategy because it fucking works. Isn't that crazy? He said, good morning. How do I get into the VIP chat? You take the master class and you don't just take it, you have to get certified. So it means you have to pass the exam too. So if you just show up to the classes and you're like, good enough, we don't have good enough players on this team. If you suck, stay outside. If you have what it takes, come on in. Roy, can you read up my comment about the masterclass feedback? Oh, there it is. He said the masterclass is quality. You show complete professionalism. You break everything down from start to finish. And you help us understand your mentality and backtest everything. Your 3 model strategy is quality. I backtested it and it works. Sam, we see it right in front of us. John said, roast me. Okay, that's just sad, John. I'm not going to roast you just for that. That's just sad. I'm not a bully. All right, I will roast somebody who deserves it. So if you get on here talking reckless, being disrespectful to myself or to others, or just having a very poor mentality for making money, then you will get roasted. If you're on some masochist shit, you're like, please hurt me next, hurt me next. You should see a therapist and not me. You're on the wrong stream, but Jay Shetty's stream is probably better for you. Call Tony Robbins, unshakable, right? That's what you should be putting in your ears right now. Listening to me might make you more depressed. Like, whoa, maybe maybe I do suck. Oh shit. All right, everybody, let's get those microphones muted up. Come on. He said the exam is easy to pass because Roy makes it easy to pass. For sure. And it's at home, for fuck's sake. Like, guys, you can like people you can use the fucking internet and the class for the exam and people still don't take it. Like, how fucking retarded do you have to be? Like, fucking hell, it couldn't take more than 10 minutes while looking at your notes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. If you're going to pay for the class and show up all 3 days, and then all you have to do is just finish the exam, and then you get a free call with me. And guys, coaching sessions with me are $750 an hour, right? You get a free 15-minute session. People are like, no, dude, fuck Roy or fuck Jacob and Bryce. Right? Fuck is wrong with people? And then literally, and then you get 30 free days in the group chat, which is $250 for free. Bro, what the fuck? Why would you pay all that money and then not get all the rewards at the end? Like, something about that has to be broken. And I feel like that is the trading mentality for losers. Get 70% of the way there and just give up on yourself. Learn to finish shit all the way through. You're going to start cleaning your room. Oh, I'll finish the rest later. Why the fuck do you even start? If you're going to finish it, you should have just fucking started later. Bro, I only had 15 minutes. Bro, finish what you start. It doesn't matter how long it takes, when you started, when you didn't. Finish things all the way through. When you learn to do that, what you're gonna start to realize is trading is a game of, like, there's no half-eaten sandwiches, right? You just eat half the sandwich, leave it around type shit in trading. You either did the analysis 100% of the way or you did not. If I did 50% of my analysis and I'm missing these two zones right here, how the fuck I'm gonna make money? The analysis must be complete. The work must be complete. Not only did I do the analysis and find the price action structure, then I found the entry. But not only did I do that, I structured the risk and reward so I make sure I know exactly how much I have to risk. Not only that, I also figured out where I'm going to exit, how I'm going to scale in and scale out. I have it figured out from start to finish. That way, when I'm in the trade, I can be in the trade from start to finish. I don't have to sit there and cut it close and second guess myself. Do things until completion. Learn to have a complete, yeah, learn to get it done. Just joined. Have we covered NAS yet? This motherfucker. Like, the chart will be right in front of them, and they'll be like, "Oh, did we cover NAS?" Brother, what the fuck what stream are you watching? Wake up! Now I'm kicking myself for not getting in the masterclass that just happened. You should. Guys, if you see somebody winning for 100 days straight and you do not ask how they did it, yes, you are an idiot. Like, Roy, should you really be calling people idiots? Yes, I want the best for y'all. I really do want the best for y'all, but you guys make it really fucking hard. Okay? Because it's the people that say they won't pay the 500 that will go give the 500 to one of these fast pass gurus for them to steal their money and walk away. And then they'll be so embarrassed that they got scammed that they won't say anything about it because they don't want to look like a fucking moron for trying to cut corners. But they are. It's the person who won't pay the 500 for this course that'll go blow $2,000-$3,000 in challenges between now and the end of the summer. Well, I'll just try it by myself. Let's just see what happens. God, I'll never pay for a course. $500, me? And they're $5,000 in the hole in fucking challenges. Yes, you are a fucking idiot. And this is your wake-up call. Because if your girlfriend won't do it, your parents won't do it, your family around you won't tell you that you really need to get your shit together, this is it. And how's now? I'm not trying to pick on you. There's thousands of people that'll watch this. Okay, I'm responding to your comment in general, but just know that out of the 180 people that'll watch this stream live right now, 3 will be like, yeah, I do need a wake-up call and I'm going to invest in myself. And then they do it and they're like, why the fuck did this take me so long? Oh my God, I shouldn't have waited. And then you guys watch every student interview and they say the same thing. God, I wish I had just done this sooner. God, I wish I had just done this sooner. And you sit there, you're like, huh, interesting. Next Joe Rogan video, next fucking retard video, next fucking video. And you wonder why the last 3 years of your life looks the exact fucking same. You wonder why the next 3 years is going to look the exact fucking same. God, I've been working so hard at this goal. It won't happen for me. Years I've spent. God. You spent 2 years of deliberate practice and it's not working. I promise you it's time to walk away. Most people are not spending 3, 4 years in their trading career deliberately studying or working or practicing. All right. God, it took me 4 years to be profitable. If we really, really look at that 4 years, how much time was actually spent deliberately learning? It's add it all up, it adds up to like 2 weeks. That's how much you've been actually spending on the charts and deliberately learning the skill. You said nothing but facts. I mean, just the way it is, y'all. Money is not a joke. Everyone's like, oh, you got to learn the money game. It's not a game. Money is power. Money is energy. You got to respect it. And if you're like, it'll just come to me, it'll just happen. The law of attraction doesn't mean if you think about money, you attract money. The law of attraction says if you become somebody worthy of attracting money, you attract money. What is the frequency, or what is the personality, or what is the character of someone who attracts money? And with like the nicest person in the room, is that the person that attracts money? Think about the nicest person that you know in your life. First name that comes to mind. Are they the richest person that you know? Obviously not. Right? So is just being polite enough to attract money and to attract wealth? No. What is money attracted to? Money is attracted to competence. If you're the most competent person in a room during a business deal, you know the most about this deal, you know the most about the benefits and the costs, money is going to find you. Money will get attracted to you. Confidence, competence, right? That's what money is attracted to. So because I know exactly what I'm doing on the charts, what my risk is, what I'm likely to get out of 100 trades, how many will win, how many will lose, because I know all of that, I'm not stressing. Money is like a woman, okay? Especially in trading. The harder you chase, the further it gets. Men, you agree? When was the last time you texted a woman 15 times and it worked out? Yeah, fucking never, right? Now, what happens when you stop texting entirely, delete the whole number? 2 weeks later, you get a text, haven't heard from you in a while, right? That's money. If you're trading and you're just chasing money, chasing the next trade, chasing the next trade, chasing the next trade, it gets further and further and further and further away. Money don't like desperate. That's why desperate salesmen are the worst. Because people can smell the commission breath from a mile away. Desperation can be read from a mile away. Money don't like desperate. That's why you find that people who don't need money end up having the most success. God, the guy's already rich. He's getting everything. It all just working out. Why? Because he doesn't need it. That's the key. That's the key. All right. So be as competent as you can by learning a system that's so clear that you can just sit back and attract the money to you. Does this make sense to everybody? I know it's kind of a drawn out analogy, but hopefully it clicked. Put a 1 in the chat if that made sense. Put a 1 in the chat if that made sense. It's not just Sam watching the stream. The rest of y'all, if I don't see comments in the chat coming in, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm not here talking to a fucking brick wall, people. Wake the fuck up, respond, or I'm getting off this stream. This is not fucking Mighty Gaming Channel. This is fucking, right? I'm out here. I'm a grown ass man. I'm out here giving you guys a free trades every single morning. And I ask you to drag your fucking meaty finger, your fucking, your fucking, God, I was going to say some funny ass shit. There has to be a limit. There has to be a fucking filter. Okay. All right. We dial it back. All I'm asking is for you to fucking drag your salad dodging fucking fingers across the keyboard and just type one fucking letter in solidarity and support for this service. And if you're not willing to do that, yeah, you're a bum. And maybe trading just ain't the way to go. He said, say the joke. I was going to call a bunch of fucking salad dodgers. That's why my head's just fucking asleep at the wheel right now. Can't fucking move. Moving at 2 miles an hour. Got no sense of urgency in their life. Dodging salads. Fuck. It reminds me of the story from the Bible of King Solomon. He asked for wisdom and he was blessed with abundance. Yeah, you should read the full story of Solomon first. What happened before? What happened before? Like King Solomon, I mean, because King Solomon had all the wisdom. People used to come to him, right? He had a tough situation, man. He had a tough situation. Chris liked the salad dodgers. That was him. I feel like you guys didn't laugh hard enough at that one. I should have just left that one in the chamber. God, that was too risky and no payoff at all. Damn. You guys know we got to try things every once in a while. First time here, this guy is very motivational. Well, that's one thing you'll realize. This is not supposed to be motivation because the second you get off the stream, you're going to go back to fucking salad dodging or mouth breathing or whatever activity the people do these days. Okay? This is not about motivation. This is a wake up call. A wake up call is different. Motivation is like, yeah, I'm ready to run through a wall. I'm ready to run through a wall. Yeah, this is not, I'm not fucking Tony Robbins. I'm trying to wake you the fuck up to realize you got work to do. And if you're not moving with urgency, you ain't gonna get it done. I want to help the world. I want to help the world. Newsflash, you can't get up and fucking do one thing. You ain't helping shit. Help yourself. He said, I didn't understand your sense of humor before, but after the masterclass, I get it now. Yes, because the strategy is so good that I can act like this. Isn't that absolutely nuts? Have you guys ever been so good at what you do and developed a system that is so foolproof that you can act like a complete idiot? The answer is no. No one does this. That's why this is so much fun. Get really good at what you do so that you can, you can do it on your terms. So many people probably tried to get on the stream and were like, bro, is this a trading stream? I said, my God. He said, Mom, that guy called my fingers meat fucking whatever the fuck he said. He said, relax, Warren Buffett. Motherfucker, I'm going to take that as a compliment. Imagine comparing me to the greatest investor of all time and thinking that's a fucking insult. His fucking last two brain cells rubbing together, try to fucking come up with that one, and that's the best you got. The last two are in there scheming in his head. We're like, all right, guys, who's gonna say it? Is it you? No, you say it. You say it. He said, relax, Warren Buffett. Oh, that's gonna land. No, it didn't fucking land. Call your mother. Tell her, Mom, it didn't land. Write me another one. Da da. What did he say? Awesome stuff. Said, why do you speak like that? I don't know, but why are you wearing your sister's shirt? Like, fucking leave me alone. How about that? So why are you shopping at the Baby Gap? Fucking who knows, man? Guys, I need to be stopped, bro. This is crazy. Oh, I might have Tourette's. That's what I'm gonna say. Or I have to sign up for a comedy show. One of those two. Yo, real shit. He said, "Do they sell coladas in New York?" My boy, I fucking left that. I left New York, brother. I'm back in Miami. I hit two stops already between New York. I'm out of that godforsaken state. I will never be back. But I also said that shit after the first Peter interview, and then here we are. The only city I am dead set on never going back. Like there would have to like you would have to bring out a Warren Buffett or Ray Dalio interview for me to go back to Atlanta. Atlanta has to be the worst city in America, hands down. Atlanta fucking sucks. So no, I'm back in Miami. That's why I sound like this because I just got back from fucking New York. The whole city is a one giant virus. It's just fucking viral infections on every goddamn street. Everything needs WD-40. Scaffolding is like a fashion statement. It's like hipster. Bitch, fix the building. It's been 32 years. Fam, I got these. Fam, there's 24 Venezuelans building a house right in front of me. I swear to God, in about a week, this shit's going to be done. Right? Shout out to the Venezuelans. Yeah, fucking, they got this scaffolding in New York. I visited fucking 10 years ago, same building. I went back. I'm like, oh, I wonder if they fixed it. No, they put up a sign. They said, buy your scaffolding here. That's a fucking scaffolding ad now. What the fuck is going on? Mayor de Blasio. Who's the, is it Mayor Adams? Mayor Adams. What do you do all day? Bro, this is what I want to know is what the mayors of these liberal cities do all day. What is happening? All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another incredible live market open stream. We're about an hour after market open, and I think the trade is lining up here perfectly. Okay, we're about to take an entry here very soon. Yesterday, CPI print came out slightly higher than expected, but the Fed already prepared us for that inevitability. The Fed has prepared us for two things: a weakening in the labor market and a minor uptick in inflation. What does that mean? Very likely to have no rate cuts in 2024. Big newsflash for the markets. Okay. Does that mean that we're going to see a market crash? I personally don't think so, because the markets are not going to panic. What they'll do is the markets are just excited that the Fed is done with quantitative tightening. The market is just excited, or not done, but the market is just excited that we're no longer raising rates. So we can just stay here. The market likes stability. Look, I don't care if it's 5% interest rates or 3%. Just tell me what the playbook is going to be for the next 6 to 8 months. Because institutions can arbitrage and find a way to make money no matter what the interest rate is. If it's 5%, cool. They'll borrow at 5 and fucking lend it to you for 7. They're going to make money regardless, but they need to know the playbook so they can know what to expect. And so I feel like that's how the market is going to react to the Jerome Powell news. Everyone's going to expect a bearish sort of reaction when Jerome Powell says no rate cuts this year, which I think is the default. But instead, I think the market will continue to climb bullish. All right. So just for my VIP members here, we have the Tokyo lows to the high. All right. And then just in case, I'm gonna draw another one from the London lows just in case to see if there's a big difference, slight difference, but not too big, except for in the stop loss. The stop loss is below this wick anyways, and so regardless, I'm gonna have the entry at the higher of the two options. Funny enough, that's right at this wick is our target entry right here. What are the odds? What are the odds? We'll go top to bottom. 61 rejection, beautiful. Next target right here on the other side. That could be more attractive. That could be slightly more attractive. Oh, it can be. Hold on now. All right, I like this one a lot more. Oh, actually, whoa. You guys see this? 61. What is that? What type of weak ass shit is that? We missed the whole zone. Meaning, very good chance we could come back there. So instead of putting the entry all the way down here, which is where I'll probably take a second entry, I'm gonna extend the stop loss to make sure I account for any of that movement. And so the first entry would be right here at 17,990. That's the first entry. And then if the market breaks through this and we go into a bit of drawdown, Just enter the second entry here. Very important when you're scaling is you don't put the same size position on both. You're not doubling up your bet.
11 start, 11 to 11 forward.
All right, so you can't put the same size trades on both. Why? The stop loss on this trade is completely different depending on your entry. If I enter at the first price, my stop loss is about 148 points. You got to be using a small position there in order to even hold that drawdown. Wait for that second entry, and now it's cut in half. No, way more than half. So almost a third to 60 points. So you can use 3 times the size on the second entry that you can on the first. All right. If you use the same size on both, you'll just be a massive drawdown if it comes down to this entry. This is what I used to do. All right. I would enter a big position as soon as it hit my first zone. And then as it's coming down, I'd be in drawdown, let's say $800. I'd be like stressing out on the trade. I'm on the live stream. You can see sweat beads on my keyboard. Everyone's looking at my face, cool, calm, and collected. Wow, Roy, you're so cool. You're so calm, right? I'm pissing myself in the chair. Then it gets to the second entry and I enter the trade and now I'm in profits. So what happens? Price gets stuck in between my 2 entries. So I'm in profit. Let's call it $300 on one trade. And then I'm in drawdown $500 on the other one. So even though I just caught a wick entry and I'm in profits, I'm not making any money. That's the worst situation. I'm like, oh, I fucking caught a wick entry. I'm on the streams. People are clapping for me, and I'm sitting here broke. More broke than before I started the stream. I was like, this is a fucked up agreement, right? Who signed up for this? I'm looking around for somebody to blame. See the mirror in the corner of my room. I said, fuck, there he is. That son of a bitch got me here. All right. Then I'm going to look at what I started to do after. If you put a small entry at the top, big entry at the bottom, when you're in drawdown, you're going to be in drawdown, let's say $175. Okay, not $800. And then when I take the second entry, I put a big ass position. So when it pops up, I'm not floating $300 profit. I'm floating $600 profit. That became the big difference for me, is that I no longer needed the full trade to make money. If I fucked up at first, okay, and I had a bad entry, and I got into drawdown, and I hedged myself out, I can close the whole trade right here. Okay, cut the loss, take the win, and keep the difference. Or you can try to play God and try to figure out which one of these two is a better entry. Trying to play God in trading is where most traders go wrong. You have one price entry. You hope that that one price entry is going to do it for you. He said embezzlement. He said Roy went to Little Havana this morning and got himself a true colada. He said he's on fire today. It's what you're feeling here is called sleep, right? I got fucking more than 5 hours of sleep, and so my brain is functioning at 100 miles an hour. I'm at fucking 88 miles an hour right now. 88.6 miles an hour, to be exact. Just the way it goes, man. That's how important sleep is. He said, Roy, you're on a roll. Your sister's shirt. He said, Tony Robbins' mantra, knowledge plus massive action equals success. Yes. I'm slow. What's the next entry for Naz? You're very slow. God, Lord have mercy. Don Vo ain't got shit on you. Okay, look, you don't have to put somebody else down to build me up. Okay, I know I'm fucking incredible. I ain't got to shit on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to tell me, Roy, you're better than the next man. Motherfucker, I know. This does not happen on accident. You don't wake up this funny. You don't wake up this confident. You don't wake up this competent. You don't wake up this smart. You don't wake up this articulate. I didn't just wake up and I could say all this stuff, do all this stuff, say exactly what's on my mind at any given second. You guys think this shit just fucking happens? People, I moved to America when I was 10 years old, not knowing a lick of English. I spoke French and Arabic. Right? This shit does not happen. Like just by fucking, So you can be this too, but how much are you willing to work? I took it to the extreme. I took it to about as far as you could go, and I'm never going back. I want to be the best version of myself in every facet of my existence. Oh no. Did I draw my fib incorrectly? Oh, son of a bitch. I don't know how I just caught this. So I'm looking at the Asia low here, guys. I had to scale down to the 5 minute. I don't even know how I caught this. I drew it from the wick. I should have drawn it to the body. If I drew it from the wick, we didn't hit the 88.6. I drew it from the body right now. Look at this entry. Why is this important? Because it means this shit already left the station. If we already had the move and we already came back to hit the 88.6, we already left the station. The only hope we have left is double bottom retest. We get a double bottom retest, then we can hit it off. And so as of right now, no entries. Better to miss the trade than to chase it. Okay, so just wait for it. We either get a double bottom right here at the 900s, or sorry, at the 18,000s right here, like 917,994 or 910. If you guys are New Balance fans, the easiest way to remember the entry price is those New Balances that got famous. All of my DMV people know exactly what I'm about to say next because they got famous. You know, I'm talking about the New Boys. I'm talking about the skinny jean era. Somebody tell me which New Balances am I talking about? And it's the same exact number as the entry price. If you guys want to remember this entry price for later. What was everybody in DC wearing? What was the DMV shoe, the New Balances that went crazy? Says Roy enjoys lahmeh on the weekends. Bro, you're funny as shit. Sam, where are you from, bro? You hate Atlanta? I'm scared to tell you to come to Detroit. I mean, hey, is Detroit? I mean, is Detroit like Atlanta, Sean? Like, you know what I'm talking about with Atlanta. It's like there's five things wrong with Atlanta. Number one is the infrastructure. Number two is the civil engineering, and the less the other three, you can use your imagination. Atlanta fucking sucks. Just stay away from downtown unless you're going to a game or something. I'm not scared of Atlanta. That's not what the fuck I'm talking about, people. Atlanta's not the most dangerous place to go to by far. Motherfuckers, I'm from Lebanon. All that South Side Atlanta shit, all that, you know, all that Chirac shit. You guys ever been to Iraq? Like fucking no one's a New Balance fan? People. The most famous New Balance edition to ever drop. The fucking dad shoe of a century. The 993s, people. Really? Do you guys know how many fucking drive-bys were done in this and how many Vine videos were recorded in this? This was a DMV staple, right? Everybody remembers in high school, right? Everyone's done a drive-by in some 993s, right? If you're a DMV kid, you guys know this. So why am I talking about the New Balance shoe? If you guys just hopped on, it's because that is the exact same entry price I'm looking to take a trade from. And I know some of you guys have that Dory from Nemo memory because you just are not awake in your daily life. You're fucking asleep at the wheel. And so I'm using something called an analogy. I'm using something called a parallel to allow you to remember exactly where that entry price is. Because I'm assuming that out of the 100, however many people watching, five are gonna, or actually, we have the Chart Addicts members. How many CA members do we have? 21, 20? Yeah, so 20 people are actually marking this off on their chart and actually have the level ready to go. Everybody else is, um, just slowly exchanging carbon dioxide for oxygen. I guess that's what they're doing. Just fucking, just taking deep breaths somewhere, getting through it. I'm gonna see how many mouth breather jokes I can make before the end of the day. I still haven't pulled out the CPAP reference. So we're getting there, people. He said, yeah, it's worse. I'm talking about buildings and roads and shit too. Detroit will come back. I mean, Detroit really got screwed with car manufacturing, but look, if Chicago can rebuild, so can fucking Detroit. All right. They both fell off hard in like 1926. Okay. Like fucking, that was the peak. It's like the kid that peaked in high school. Jeremy said you're scared to say the gay population because I mean that's not true. That's not what I was referring to. I don't have a problem with gay people. I have a problem with Atlanta. All right, there's a difference. It's like I'll put it this way. No one has like it's like you can do the fucking do whatever you want to do. It's America, right? You want to fucking wave your dick around in a parade with kids? All right, it's an issue. That's not controversial, except if you're in Atlanta. Yo, who was at the Atlanta event that remembers me getting arrested? Was any who was there? Who remembers the lady calling the cops on me? Do you guys remember exactly what she said? She looked me dead in the eye, scared the shit out of me too. Y'all saw me. But I started joining groups on my phone and shit. I started fucking advocacy groups and shit on my phone. She almost ruined my life. Who was at the Atlanta event that remembers what she said? Scared the fuck out of me. Nobody here? Damn. Oh, C4 was there. But please tell me you remember what happened. Do you remember what she looked me dead in the eyes and she said to me? And keep in mind, I would say, look, there was about 150 people in there, right? We were over capacity by like, I don't know. No, it was including the people we had let in so that they don't wait outside, where there was almost 200 people in there. I'm willing to say about 80% of the room was black. She looked me dead in the eyes and she's like, I'm gonna tell everybody you hate. What did she say? She was like, I'm gonna tell everybody you hate black women. It was like, keep in mind, guys, we had this whole people need context for this. We were doing a world tour or a country tour, much like the one that we're about to start at the end of this month. And for some fucking reason, we end up in Atlanta. Okay. So I'm like, okay, it's Atlanta. We had a lot of influencers down there. I called CEO Aman. I called Drew, right? Drew Banks. I called Andy Peters and Jessica Lane was there. Tori Trades was there. She showed up. Our good friend Dak was there. James Storms was there. Hubie Stu was there. Fucking that was a really, really good um that was a really good setup, honestly. There's people, so it's cold as shit outside and it's raining. We're over capacity. And when she got all these people waiting outside in the rain, and some of these folks had driven like an hour or 2 hours just to get there. And I'm like, look, lady, they might not be able to get into the actual like event room, but I'm not gonna have these people standing in the rain outside after they drove an hour to come see us. Like that's just fucking ridiculous. Right. So I had them all, I basically opened the door and had everybody wait in like the pre-function area, which is kind of like a kitchen, lounge, and lobby sort of situation. She did not like that at all, right? There's like three people blocking the door while someone's talking. She comes in and starts yelling at folks to get the fuck out the door and fuck this and fuck that. And then this one lady was like, "You can't talk to me like that." This like Indian chick, she had just walked in with her boyfriend, some random fucking couple. She starts mouthing off to the owner. She's telling the owner, "You can't fucking tell me what to do. Ah, da, da, who the fuck do you think you are?" The owner grabs her by the hand or grabs her by the arm and kicks her out. Like just real wild shit. And then so somebody comes and grabs me. It's like, yo, the owner just assaulted one of the fucking guests. I lose my mind. Owner comes up. She's like, there's too many fucking people. I'm going to kick everybody out. I'm going to call the cops. And so I told her to call them, right? But not for me, right? I hit her with one of those. I was like, call the fucking cops, right? Because in our contract, it says as long as they're not in the event studio itself, then we're not over capacity. The legal fire marshal capacity was still being respected in the building, so they can't kick us out for being a fire hazard. People, I know my fucking laws. I wasn't born yesterday. You don't think I got this far fucking drooling on myself? Okay, so obviously I knew what I was talking. She did not like that shit at all. Okay, when you know what you're talking about and you know the contract you signed, you make the counterparty very angry because they just say stuff and they expect you to just follow. They're like, yeah, no, it's part of our policy. Bitch, I will read the fucking contract, tell you what's your policy. Don't fucking tell me what your policy is. So I wasn't having it. And I also sure as fuck wasn't going to let our people stand outside and wait in the rain. That's about as evil as it gets. Cops show up. Okay, not just a few cops, like fucking 7 cop cars show up for me, right? I'm looking at this lady and I'm like, you have got to be out of your fucking mind. I even at some point offered to buy the second event studio just so they can sit in there. An additional, I think it was $7,000. At some point, I straight up looked her in the face and said, I'll pay the 7 grand. Just give us the other fucking room and let everybody stand in there. She says, no. I'm like, bitch, I'm standing right the fuck here until the cops show up. I am not leaving for shit. You can try to get me out of here, but you ain't kicking me out for shit. And I just kind of stood my ground. She looked me dead in the eyes and says, I'm going to tell everybody that you hate black women owned businesses, right? Now, people, this is 2020. Say it with me. This is early 2023, right? Not the time you want to hear that, right? I mean, my fucking heart sank, right? And I love black women. So all people around me know this, right? So I'm sitting here, I was offended. I said, bitch, I don't hate black women. I hate you. I had to make sure I singled her out. He said, bro, 12 was loaded. They were harassing folk on the sidewalk. Bro, the funniest shit is they walked in and she pulled the Karen. She pulled the Karen. She was like, he was talking crazy and he was doing all this. And she tried to pull it. Guy walks over to me. He's like, what's the deal? I said, brother, people waiting outside in the rain. I told him to come wait in the lobby. She lost her mind. Here's the fire marshal capacity. Here's the contract. Cops were stuck because she's the owner of the building, but she just called them for no fucking reason. And I'm in the right. So now they're kind of in the middle telling this bitch to calm down. Right? Crazy event. We get kicked out. Cops escort our ass out. Fucking telling people to get off the sidewalk. My heart is in my fucking stomach. My heart is in my ass at this point. I said, I hate black women, own businesses. I'm looking for advocacy groups to join and shit. I'm like, what the fuck did I do, bro? How did we end up? I'm trying to do I spent thousands of dollars out of my own money, flew all these people around the country, brought the biggest guests just to give out a free Forex event. Now I hate black women, own businesses. I'm sitting here like, oh my God, how could this have happened? I'm sitting there talking to I'm apologizing to somebody I might have said something to 5 years ago. I said, I'm an ally, head ass. I'm fucking putting the black squares in my bio and shit. I said, what do I have to do? So I hope you guys enjoyed that little story time. One of many, one of many. Moral of the story is, if you're an attractive black woman, hit my DM. The second part of that story is, if we ever come to your venue and we spend a lot of money, like, let's just, you know what I'm saying? Let's just be respectful. I'll always come back. If I spend money at your establishment or with your business and I have a good experience, I'm a creature of habit. I don't like shopping around for new stuff, right? For the restaurant, they treat me great and there's a good service, I'm there. I go to a restaurant, the first sign of bad service, I'm never going again. It's really that simple for me. No, Damani, I'm being serious. If you're if you're, you know what I'm saying? If you're sexy, if you're built like that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have to have standards. That's all I'm saying. He said, people either hate you or love you, but nothing in between. And the best way to build a strong personality in trading is to tell it like it is. It's the way it's got to go. He said, you don't got to defend yourself, fam. He said, you know what's up. You're good in the A. But I don't care if I'm good in the A. I'm never fucking going back. So you'll never catch me dead or alive in that city. Like I said, unless you pull out a Warren Buffett or a Ray Dalio interview, I'm looking at my team. I'm like, fuck. Same shit with New York, right? You pull a Trading View interview out of your hat, and you tell me Bob Elliott's going to be in town the same weekend. Fucking god damn it. All right, right? I'm loading up on vitamin C and shit. I'm like, all right, let's go. Fucking worst city in America. Let's make a play. He said she pulled the Karen, bro. The second the cops walked in, she started crying. She's like, she said he said he was threatening me and telling me that I don't own my own business. Um, yeah. No, okay, look, to be honest, now I'm thinking about it. I did say one thing that might have pissed her off, but it wasn't even insult. I didn't even mean it as an insult. Right? What I said was, I'm pretty sure what I said was, are you the manager? And she just lost her fucking mind. I was like, because she was telling us and yelling at everybody, and she had grabbed one of the people. I was like, yo, are you the manager? And she was like, the manager? She's like, I'm the owner. And so I guess it was an ego trip about like, I own this place and you're gonna do what I say kind of situation. And I don't play that game. Bitch, I'm not your fucking, I'm not your nephew. Like, you're not gonna fucking. And her nephew was working the event talking about, bro, guys, I'm so sorry about this. I don't know what's gotten into her. He was my guy. He ended up sending us all the footage after he started trading. The guy ended up joining, I'm pretty sure, somebody's course from the class. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. The guy texts us back the next day. He was like, "I'm so sorry about my aunt. I don't know what the fuck she was doing. Here's the footage. Yo, I was looking to get into trading. How can I get in?" I was like, at least he was paying attention. Fuck. He said, "What's up with these prop firms? Is any reliable for US traders? So far, only the futures ones. So Top Step is the only one that I'm really in contact with and that um I don't know. I kind of want to see Top Step be the FTMO of US based firms for futures. So Top Step is the one. Now, I did get into look, and if anybody from the My Funded FX team is watching this, don't get your fucking panties in a bunch. I know we had a little disagreement on Twitter yesterday, but like what you guys were posting was fucking stupid. Okay? Like I was supposed to give My Funded Futures a chance. And we had a meeting scheduled, and then their CEO posted some fucking stupid shit. And I had to comment on it because I don't fucking work for these prop firms. So why the fuck would I not speak on it? And then he got mad and called me an idiot or something. I'm like, brother, I'm really, really shocked at how these prop firm owners keep disrespecting me. And then a month and a half later, their entire business fucking sinks. And in a situation where I can make one phone call and help them out and basically save their business, I just literally sit there with popcorn and laugh. I just say, wow, what fucking idiots over there. And I would really, really appreciate if all these prop firms stop disrespecting me like this because all they're doing, like what they'll do is they will blatantly lie to the public. I will clearly outline why it's bullshit and why it's a lie. And then they'll just like throw out clown or laughing emojis and be like, this guy's an idiot, doesn't know what he's talking about, doesn't know what he's talking about. Uh, last I checked, only one of us is regulated in the US to be a broker dealer. Only one of us has actually gotten licensed and gone through the necessary steps and has the necessary info. Every single one of the prop firm operators that keeps trying to claim that I don't know what I'm talking about is going to look real fucking stupid in the next month and a half when you're either in handcuffs or in litigation for civil cases. Okay. And so I'm done talking to the prop firm owners because clearly these guys are deluded, psychopathic, and fucking stupid. And so I'm going to talk to the traders here first. I'm talking to you guys. Stop trusting these new firms. If you see, just because you saw a fucking ad or you see two influencers posting a fucking prop firm does not mean you should join up. Why would you go to a business that's been open for 3 months? Okay, if it's a restaurant, I get it. Let's go try something new. Why the fuck would you go to, if you're going to find an engineer to build a bridge? Oh, we've been open for 12 years. Oh, we've been open for 3 months. What do you, like, oh, I'm going to go put my money in a bank. How long you guys been open? Oh, 110 years. How long you guys been open? Fucking 6 weeks ago. And, oh, yeah, and a bunch of 20-year-olds own this bank. And you guys are out here complaining about not getting a payout because a bunch of fucking 20-year-old retards are running this company? Yes, like, okay. Most times, people deserve to lose money. Okay, so let me tell you something. If you do not see a problem with a bunch of 20-year-olds who have never ran a financial services company, have no license, have no formal training on how to run a financial services company, if that's not a red flag for you to go put your money in there, and you for some reason feel like everything should work out for you, right? Then you deserve to lose your money. Why? Because you have not grown up yet, and you need a growing up moment. And if this is how it has to be, this is how it has to be. Better for you to lose $1,000 than to make this mistake, at 100,000. So number one, stop trusting these new fucking prop firms. Like I just don't understand how this is still a thing and how they keep popping up and how people keep supporting. And it's like, guys, at this point, like I was just gonna let it go because apparently eventually things clean up. Eventually people realize and then the game kind of cleans up. It's not cleaning up. People keep fucking going to the next prop firm. That's why they keep doing this. And you're bailing out these fucking scammers. The scammers whose businesses are crumbling are opening these little prop firms that no one knows that they are behind. Everyone's rushing to them and giving them money, and they're using that money to bail themselves out from the scams that they just did before. Like, guys, You are the problem. It's like the guys that pay for the OnlyFans subscriptions, and we're out here blaming the OnlyFans girls. My dude, stop fucking paying the script. Problem solved. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, stop taking advice from prop firm owners. The casino owner is not going to give you good advice on gambling. Wake the fuck up. Casino owner is going to walk in and be like, here's exactly how to beat the game. Oh, here's the problem with gamblers today. Oh, please, Mr. Casino owner, tell me, what is the problem with gamblers today? Oh, they're making too much money. They're taking too much money from us. I started a casino because we're supposed to be scheming traders, not the other way around. Oh, very good insight, casino owner. Wow. You sound like you have my best interest at heart. That's what's happening on Twitter. When the fuck did B-Book offshore brokerage operators become fucking moral authority? When? You guys do realize they're all committing some sort of fraud, right? All right, so put a sock in it. Keep my fucking name out your mouth, and that's number one, because I'm literally the last person you wanna have an issue with. And then number three, for the traders out there, just please stop fucking giving these guys the light of day. They made fucking all these prop firm CEOs fucking, they made them saints. They made them larger than life. Every word they said, they're like, oh, I guess this is the industry. Oh, this guy's so transparent. You mean the guy that's running a 99% fail rate business doesn't have your best interest at heart? Y'all, why the fuck didn't we go into prop firms? Think about this. Okay, why? We had two choices. Okay, because once you find out the stats, you have a choice. You find out that 99% of traders lose money. Okay, so you have a choice. Commit yourself to a lifelong journey of taking that 99% to 96%. If I can just change that statistic, I will have done a net benefit for society. Everybody else goes, well, I'm just going to take advantage of the 99% that are losers and just make money from selling them hope. Do you guys understand where I'm going with this? They're selling you hope to the 99% of the losers. This could be you. You could be next. This next challenge. Take the next trade. With no real advice on how to fix your strategy and why you lost and why you blew the challenge. Versus companies like ours, which are literally trying to help traders by teaching them a secret method that on how to crack the markets so that you can get the percentage of winners and losers to change a little bit, to help just a few more people get through the fucking door. That's the choice. People told me, all right, Roy, stay broke. Stay broke, buddy. When the fines hit, we'll see who's really broke. Negative 3 million is worse, right? Negative 10 million, negative 50 million. Yeah, that debt hurts a lot worse than missing out on 10 million, 20 million, $40 million in profits. All right, everybody clear? That's my take on the prop firm situation. Like, just let it die. For fuck's sake, just let it die. We're sitting here fucking trying to resuscitate this dead nub. Like, fuck me. Let it clean out so that we can have the next phase. So Top Step doesn't have trailing drawdown? Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I haven't used their platform. I'm not advocating for their rule set. I'm advocating for the way that they run a business. Their professionalism. They've been around for 12 years. That's a long fucking time, guys. Also, your name is priceless. Chart Addict's name is intact while all the other people are compromised. Yes, because you talk to real humans and say, what has your experience at Chart Addicts been? And you're not going to be like, oh, it was good. You will have people say that this changed my life. Okay, change my life is a very powerful phrase. Did the Nike sweatsuit you bought last week change your life? No. Right? I'm talking about change your life. How, like, oh, I just went to a restaurant. Did it change your life? No, you woke up, shit was pretty much the same. Right? Maybe you're a little bit heavier than you were yesterday. You talk to real humans, they'll say changed my life, right? You talk to other brands, this is the difference between clout and real change, like real impact. Clout is just numbers. Okay, who has the most eyeballs? You can get clout for doing dumb ass shit. Clout is a drug. It's not pure. It's just it's a very dirty drug. You can see it in the Forex space. People are literally willing to do the stupidest shit in the middle of this massive prop firm bubble, in the middle of litigation, in the middle of thousands of names signing for an FBI complaint and a formal civil lawsuit. Let's just say something stupid like streaking at the Super Bowl with your fucking logo on your fucking shirt or on your body in the middle of regulators and criminal investigators and civil lawsuits all looking at you to see if you're a legitimate business, right? It's shit like that. So clout versus impact. You can have a million people that just tolerate your shit. You disappear off social media. On to the next one, right? I'll just find the next motivational page, the next real estate channel, the next fucking cooking page. Impact means, yo, have you guys heard from Roy lately? Yo, has anyone seen Chart Addicts? They used to stream every day. I haven't heard from them in 2 weeks, right? Because there's a genuine, you're getting something out of it. When you leave, you keep something with you. I hope that makes sense. That's the difference in the brand here. Okay. Uh, okay. You don't have to fucking say his name. We're not fucking stupid. No, we all know exactly who I was talking about. I'm just not trying to give him the clout. Abdon, see, bro, you know I love you, man. You've been asking so many great questions. You've been so supportive, but why'd you have to, why you gotta do me like that? Making things tough. Are you trading right now a prop firm or with your own capital? I still have one FTMO account, which I'm sort of just like waiting for the day they pull it. I'm surprised they still haven't pulled it, but I'm mostly trading my own capital. Off to I kind of said this off to the side, kind of like side mouth comment. I'm still using a margin account broker trading CFDs. Don't ask me which one, because obviously you guys know the drill with CFDs in the States and whoop whoop. Don't get me in trouble. But we have to do what we need to do. I gotta pay bills, I gotta make money, so I want to get instant withdrawals. Fuck all the rules on futures. And so that's what I'm doing. Um, yeah. I mean, it's the world I came from. Growing small accounts, growing personal capital with high margin. It's just the way that I like to trade. Addicted to the charts. Oh, good. Fucking very creative name, right? Wonder where you got that one from. Cortana FX. Haven't heard of them. How long have they been around? I'm thinking about leaving Hanko trade. If you're still thinking about leaving Hanko trade, buddy, asleep at the wheel. Said I use Sway personally. C4, me and you were getting along so well. God, I was like, yo, this dude actually smart. This dude's actually got his head on straight. Great, fucking very, very good head on his shoulders. And then he said, I'm using, oh Lord. Never had an issue with them aside from withdrawal time. Brother, that withdrawal time will fucking get you. They'll KYC you to fucking death. Took me 4 weeks to get 20K out of an account, and then the other 25K that I had in another account with them took another probably 3 weeks. And they were fucking KYCing me as if they were regulated by fucking, but if they was as if they were regulated by the Fed, right? They were KYCing the shit out of me like I was a government agent or something. How the fuck you gonna KYC somebody and you're registered out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines? Well, give me my fucking customer information back, right? They'll be like, we need to for our records. Bro, you're running a fucking sham, like everybody's running a sham operation. What the fuck are you KYCing me for? Give me my fucking ID back. Imagine some scam ass companies has a picture of your face just smiling somewhere in a fucking thing. That's so stupid. Hey, bro, from Lebanon. Love you, brother. No homo. Hope to meet you when you come, brother. God bless. Danny, I'm looking to put together an event in Lebanon, but I need you and every other Lebanese in this chat to let me know. Can we get 100 people to show up to a free seminar if I come to Lebanon with my team? Okay. Can we get 100? Do you think we can get 100 people in a room? Because I will get 100, because I will add Lebanon to the tour stop so fucking quick. And this goes for any city. Anybody here, let me know if you guys think that you can get 100 people or more in a room in any city in the world. We will pull up. We'll add it to the fucking world tour, and we will pull up to your city. Hey Roy, C4 had a good question before about PPI, CPI. Okay, let me not get him on the broker comment just yet. Considering PPI came out lower equal to CPI, why did US 30 dip off? Those are two different questions. So why PPI came out lower than CPI and why did US 30 drop off have nothing to do with each other. Okay? I don't say nothing to do with each other because clearly the move was based around the hype of the news, but the market is not dropping because of the PPI news. Now, what tends to suffer most during high inflation times? Is it technology stocks that are very low cost businesses? Because, like, look, you guys got to keep in mind, Twitter, when he fired the majority of the staff and just kept like 3,000 people or something, but they were still netting billions of dollars in revenue. That's how you cut costs and keep revenue high. And so NASDAQ represents tech companies which are able to basically operate under high margin situations because they can cut costs and they can operate with small teams. Industrials, which are the majority of the stocks in US 30, typically don't have that luxury. Increases in CPI means people are going to spend less. Increases in CPI means that, to be honest, I don't know. I personally, I'm not bearish on US 30. I'm trying to think of a bear case here. The only bear case is higher time frame price action. We hit the 40,000 key level. A lot of profit taking is happening after obviously a very, very aggressive expansion. But I am watching because if the market's going to turn around, we had this very aggressive. Let me stop this video from Daryl here. Daryl out here on the stream having a whole convo somewhere distracting as fuck. All right, let me go. Channel right here. So we have very aggressive price action, very choppy here, very choppy, very choppy. Breakout. Typically, what happens in a channel when we have the breakout is it'll hit one of these previous support levels, either this one or this one, and then continue. So we have two lines of defense here. We're either going to hit this major support level and then reverse, or we're going to hit this support level and reverse. If we break both of those, it's to the downside. Like we got a long way to go. Makes sense? So for now, it's getting close to these buy levels. The first one's at 38,000 flat. Second one, 37,200. Okay? So you see support form, you can buy it from here. Support doesn't form and just breaks through, wait for this level. Make sense? Let's do gold. Gold's been absolutely crushing. And yeah, big surprise. Magnets don't lie. Super secret magnet indicator. You can find it somewhere else, but you're going to get the Make-A-Wish version. All right. You're going to get the Alibaba, the AliExpress version. All right. So you want to get it from the streams. You want to get it straight from the source. Okay. Okay. All right. Guys, I love this game so much. We have a beautiful bullish expansion, beautiful 88.6 retest, pop off, another 88.6 retest, another 88.6 retest, straight to TP2 every time. How many entry to TP2 trades do we have? We have one. So if you enter this wick, go straight to TP2. Okay, try it again. Enter here, straight to TP2, and then again enter here, straight to TP2. That's gold. So are we in a clearly defined range? Yes. Do we want the market to go bullish? Yes, because the market's already bullish. We're still respecting higher lows. Bullish. Do I buy at the top of the box? Masterclass, folks, do I buy here? Or do I buy here? There's an A and B side. Do I buy at B or do I buy at A? All right, if you're following one of these guys, if you're following another live streamer, right, good friend of mine, but I am going to put you on skates here, Raja, right? If you're trading with Raja, I understand why some of you guys are going to be taking the momentum trade. I would literally rather get fucking I what's the worst thing I can think of right now? I'd rather do an Oklahoma drill with a fucking who are those? What's the animal where they go head to head and they beef with each other? It's not a goat, is it? Is it a mountain goat? What's the ones, man? They got the
I think
horns.
it's Rams.
Rams. My fucking guy.
I got you, bro.
Oh shit. What was the analogy? Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, I'd rather do Oklahoma drills with a fucking ram than fucking momentum trade. Okay? If you guys don't know what an Oklahoma drill is, football reference, Google is your friend. I'd rather do Oklahoma drills with a ram. I'd rather do Oklahoma drill with Ray Lewis than momentum trade. I'm going to be buying the discount at the A zone, right? A team. They'll be like, Roy, but can't you make money and can't you do this and can't you do that? Bitch, I read Warren Buffett's book. All right, for the Warren Buffett reference earlier, Sal. I actually read the book. He said buy low, sell high. He said that. Right? Buy low, sell high. He's not buy high. Max, new shirt idea for all the fucking people that keep buying high. Hashtag we trade tops. Hashtag I buy tops. Boom. Perfect. Put the fucking Baby Pips logo on it. It's a fucking sell. Smash seller. Put the Baby Pips right on the sleeve. Perfect. Very appropriate. Max said, I'm already working on it. Yeah, the next masterclass, the link is in the description. Make sure you guys grab your seat. So a lot of you guys, obviously slept on this previous masterclass. Don't sleep again. The link is in the description. Do yourself a favor. He said, I love your energy today, bro. Yeah, this is called I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, there's a lot of professionalism, and then even people on my team. And then my mother will call me, and Roy, you should be more respectful and more this. And every single day, I always think to myself, for what? Because if a business partner is looking at what I say on a stream versus what I do in real life, and that's how they're making a decision on to partner with us or whatever else, if they're that simple-minded, there's no chance I want to partner with them. But I'm not partnering with people with half thoughts, right? Oh, Roy said curse word. I don't do business with them, right? That's some shit Disney would do. I'm gonna tell Disney the same way that Elon did, right? Fuck y'all. You're trying to blackmail me with money, hang it over my head. The prop firms are like, oh, well, if Roy calls us out, then we're not gonna pay him. But you think I want your fucking blood money? You think I want to fucking sleep with that on my fucking conscience? Keep your fucking money. Trying to bribe me? Trying to bribe me?
Yo, C4's comment
No,
is
no, 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 no. I just read it. Bryce, don't. I wasn't even gonna give it the time of day, bro. D4 moderators to the gulags. He said, I'll check out Sway Funded. Gabby, eat glass first. Okay? You'll have more fun. Fuck me, dude. It's like I literally spent an hour roasting everything, and then someone, yeah, I'll give him a try. Are we fucking paying attention or not? Yo, people, wake up! Hello, bro. Ring, 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 ring. Yo! I'm lost for fucking words. Guys, if I knew that we could have just fucking started a company and hired the shadiest influencers, they're just the shadiest influence, and as long as they're bringing in traffic, everybody's just gonna literally forget about all the shady shit I do. Do you guys think I'd be fucking slaving my dumb ass for 4 years doing the things the right way? Right? Yeah, I should have just been fucking scamming this whole time, right? Every day I get on the stream and I think to myself, fuck me, dude. At this point, I should have just fucking been scamming. I should have just opened a prop firm and just fucking milk all this shit because clearly these people argue with me over defending prop firms and shit. I'm like, look, you know what, motherfucker? Let me just start a prop firm instead, man. Trying to help people. Trying to help people is the fucking you're fucking lost. Jim Rohn has my favorite quote. He said I was gonna make my friends successful even if it killed me. Right? He said that. He said I told myself, look myself in the mirror, I'm gonna make my friends successful even if it kills me. He said I almost died. He said VIP chat comments? Nah, because I mean the stupidest comments come from the free chat. So it's like, right? Because my team, like the CA team, they only ever say intelligent things. They only ever then again, some of y'all are funny as fuck because you're degenerates in the VIP chat. So I love y'all. But They really only say competent and intelligent things at this point. It's like, I'm waiting for this price. I look at that shit, I'm like, damn, motherfucker's got a point. Right? So it's not as funny. It's literally just true, and it's productive, and I love it to death. But all the funny fucking stupid comments are definitely gonna come from just random passerbyers on YouTube. That's the general population. That's Gen Pop on YouTube. So it's strict but definitely passable. It's definitely passable. I'm not, it's not, ain't nobody saying all that. Man, buy the dip, sell the tip is crazy. Right? You could say all that no dip, pause. I have to say pause just for even reading your comment, bro. You say no diddy, that's still like, oh, no homo. Oh, I like dick. Be like, bro, whoa, 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 whoa. What did he just say? Like, no, it's cool, bro. I said pause. What are you guys talking? Why y'all fucking being weird? Why y'all fucking being weird? Right? Then he tries to turn it on everyone around him. Why y'all fucking being weird? All I said was I fucking like dudes. Right? No homo. Pause. What the fuck? Why y'all acting so weird about it? Why y'all making it gay? Right? That's a tough one, dude. You put me in a tough fucking spot. Man, C4 got me. I mean, fucking.
Bro, I'm dying over here.
Oh my God. Um, yeah, Bryce, whenever PR starts, whenever it's time to wrap up, just you guys go ahead, give me the signal, all right? It's just
I'm the
is it-
wrong one for that, brother. We need Golly back or someone.
he's the wrong one for that too, brother.
Yeah, that's fair.
We need Anthony or somebody.
Yeah.
Anthony would have cut this. I feel like Anthony would have cut this short in the first 5 minutes. He'd have been like, bro. He said, I'm out. Oh man. I think my dad is the best gauge. Because my dad, obviously very respectful guy, barely ever curses. Ever. Hates curse, doesn't let me curse around him. Right. Like he, very, very great dude. Um, but he's obviously got a sense of humor. He's obviously funny as shit. And so there's a fine line. When he says it's time to cut it out, I usually take that one serious. I'm like, all right. All right. He said, your gay jokes are the best. Bro, I did not make any gay. I love the gay community. We do not fucking, bro. Look, we're about to wrap up here. We're almost good. Made it out all alive. I got no scars, flesh wound. Don't hit me on the way out. Don't hit me on the way out. Right? I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. But yeah, let's be real. Like what happened to the promise about being the regulated and empty and like MetaTrader? When you build your whole brand around something and that thing just literally isn't true, at some point, guys, it's time to fucking walk away. I understand a lot of you guys are getting paychecks from these platforms for affiliating and things like that. At what cost? You only get one name. All right? Like just use your common sense. They said the only ones left on MetaQuotes. Okay, that not true. The only US regulated broker out of everybody. Okay, clearly not true. If the two pillars, the two pillar foundations of your marketing play, what you promised everybody, the whole thing, are just not even not true, but just the furthest thing from true. Because MetaQuotes kicked everybody the fuck off. No one was making it out alive. And you're not US regulated by any stretch of the imagination or Australia regulated, right? Using a parent license from someone else does not give you full coverage. And that's why a lot of these brokers are cutting off prop firms, because the regulators went downstream and saw their white label activity and was like, fuck this, cut all this shit out. So if somebody's entire marketing play is based on around a thing, their entire brand from start to finish is preaching a certain thing, and then that thing is not true, you find out the preacher is like hiring hookers, it's time to stop going to that church, or it's time to get rid of that preacher. It's not time to be like, oh, well, we're all human. Nope. He's the one guy that's not supposed to be better than me. He's the one guy that sort of fucking gave his life for this shit. So, right? When you start a company, you're giving your life for this shit. I don't care what they want. I don't care what the platform owner wants. I don't care what they fucking, I don't care how much work it is. That is not my fucking problem. I don't care how much money they lose, how much sleep they lose. Fuck the prop firm owner with a cactus dick if I care. These guys are crying on social media. Well, it was hard for our business. Who gives a fuck if it was hard or easy? No one goes to a restaurant like, oh God, like, gotta hope it's not too hard for these guys to make the food. No, where the fuck is my food and is it here on time? All the, oh, but our costs are going up and it took them longer to bring my shit this week is your fucking problem as a business operator. No, people are gaming the platform, so we're gonna have to stop all profitable traders from making money. That's your fault and your problem for being so stupid that you missed the most predictable shit that you could have predicted. Guys, if you were starting a prop firm, what are the top 3 problems that you would expect? Traders full margining, right? That's the first one I would do. Traders not having a strategy, and it's like over trading, over leveraging, and over trading, over leveraging, and just being too scared, right? So being too confident and being too scared. Those are the 2 problems I could see if someone's going to fail a challenge. When I start a prop firm, that's what I would expect. Someone's going to YOLO and full margin. Some will win big, big, big. Some will lose big, right? That's from day one, not 5 years into operation, 3 years into operation. Go, people are full margining and they're hedging on news. How could this have happened? It's because these prop firm operators aren't fucking traders. God, I'm a trader. I'm a schemer. I would have fucking I did full margin before. I was the guy with the buy stop, sell stop on both sides of the range during news. I've done that shit. That's why I know what I can expect from traders. These guys are like fucking off the couch. They realized, oh, shit ton of money here. Let me scam the fuck out of these traders because they couldn't cut it in trading. That's why they hate traders. I really feel like that's what it is. Wow, I just cracked it. They're self-hating people because they couldn't cut it in trading. And so now they're trying to make sure that they take advantage of all the losers. And if God forbid you are a winner on their platform, they hate you so fucking much because you're everything that they wish they were. And so they're going to be basically do whatever it takes to fuck with your life. That's how I see it. True or not, that's the way I'm going with it. Josh, fucking, I really wish you hadn't caught that. Like, I wish that one hadn't really. It was good for the visual, just to really make it stick, but I really don't want you to have to re-articulate it because it's a little embarrassing now reading it back that I really said that. No, it's not embarrassing at all. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Bryce said, can I do my final call with you today? Sam, I'm going to let you know. I trust Bryce with my life. And Bryce, you want me to pick up that call? There's no promises because I have to check my schedule. But you know you can depend on me.
You got it, my guy. Yeah, Sam, we can bust that out today, bro.
Easy. You heard the man. Roy, what is the dates, venue, and location of the FX of the Dubai Summit? November 20th to the 22nd. We'll be announcing the official date change here in the next 2 days. It'll be Festival City Arena. Festival City Arena. Roy, what happened to the Awanda prop firm? Great question, Biggie Smalls. So they started a BVI, which is the British Virgin Islands. They started a BVI entity to launch their prop firm. Little shady little operation they got going on. In the podcast that I just recorded with TradingView, we talked about the Awanda thing. And that was the only question he didn't want to answer. Because I told him IC Markets just launched their own sort of prop firm simulation. And Awanda is going to be next, or Awanda has already kind of hinted at it. He told me, he's like, the money was so big that everybody was paying attention. This is about as simple as I can make it. TFT was reported to have made over $100 million. Okay, just in the past year and a half alone. If you don't think that that caught the attention of all the major brokers, you're out of your mind. Because they're all playing by the rules, just like us, right? We're playing by the rules, missing out on all this money. Eventually, you look over at all these people who don't know what the fuck they're doing, making money, and you're like, hold on. Either this is the next fucking savant right here, or these are all giant scams. And they looked under the hood and were like, massive scam. And so they're like, okay, we're going to start to lay the pieces for this. We're going to wait for these guys to inevitably crash because it took Madoff 20 years, but everything falls, right? All scams eventually fall. And then what happened after? Oh yeah, now they just started their own entities waiting for regulatory clarity. And then once the regulatory environment is more clear, then they're going to step in and capitalize on the game. Hi, brother. Good morning. I see the masterclass details. I did not understand what is in. So, Mukesh, if you watch the live streams, and I would encourage you to do this on mute, Watch a few of the previous live streams and see the trades I take every morning, and then um, those trades hitting every single day using the same strategy. That's what we're teaching in the class. It's the system that I literally showcase in front of you every day. I don't do education though. I just show you the trade. Okay, so when the price hits the zone, we get entered and it moves, then we're gonna make a lot of money. Then you see it over and over and over, and ideally, that's all it should take to convince you that there is a repeatable process here that you can do yourself because it's not rocket science, and that's really all it takes. That's our business strategy, by the way, guys. Right? No ads, no affiliates. It's like you take the class and you literally start making so much money, you tell your friends, or you get on these streams and then you see it enough times to realize, okay, I don't need to be sold or to be convinced. I can see it clearly, right? If you go to a gym and then every day you're meeting a new person who took the program and was like, dude, changed my fucking life. I'm in the best shape of my life, bro. Like before I took it, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Best decision ever. And it should only take like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks before you're like, yeah, all right, I want the result. Like let me get in. So that's what it is. That's the way that we grow. The results speak for themselves. So watch the live streams and you'll get a perfect idea of what to expect. That's real because a lot of these prop owners haven't traded a day in their life, but understand the industry's greed. That's why they make a killing. Well, they make a killing because they're sociopaths. Okay, C4, let me explain something to you. If you stole from your mother, would you feel bad? And maybe I'm talking to a sociopath, so maybe I'm asking the wrong questions, but hopefully, even if he's a sociopath, he still knows he's like socially acceptable answer is yes, steal from mother. Oh, I mean, no, don't steal from mother. If you stole from your mother, would you feel bad? So let's just assume the answer is yes, right? A sociopath doesn't. Like they don't have that mechanism in their brain that's going to the guilt will eat away at you and all that stuff. Losing sleep or any of they just don't have that. Right? Now, is that trait suitable for certain things? Yes. I don't want, I don't want my soldiers or my special operators, my special ops, sort of like mission folks, to be like regular guys. They have to be a sociopath. Walk in there and be like, oh, but what if I break the door? Right? They said OJ died. I mean, fucking good riddance. What are we talking about here, people? Who gives a fuck? Yo, let me give you another tip since we're going through mindset shit. Everyone was talking to me, Roy, did you see the eclipse? Did you see the eclipse? Roy, did you see the eclipse? If it's not making you money, if it's not getting you out of poverty, if it's not helping you beat the inflation crisis that's coming, okay? It's not a secret. He wrote a fucking book, Sam. He killed his wife. Fuck OJ Simpson, right? They should have kept his dumbass in jail. Death is too easy. He's going around playing golf and all this other dumb shit. Bro, take his dumbass, bro. We're done. We're good. Like, guys, that is a closed cut case. Everyone knows he got away with murder. This is not a surprise to anybody. Okay, so I'm not gonna sit here and like be surprised about some random dude who's irrelevant now, and especially a dude who killed his wife. Boy said good riddance. Yeah, the fuck we need OJ for, bro. Name one thing that OJ is doing for society. One. All right. Now I'm not saying that like if you don't add anything to society, you deserve to die. No. Like he was a piece of shit. He fucking slaughtered his wife and got away with it, then wrote a book. If I was to kill my wife, here's how I do it. And in the book, it was the exact same way that she died. What the fuck are we talking about? But if somebody walked into your house and stabbed up your wife, you're not fucking escaping in a Ford Bronco. You're not running from the scene. You're sitting there like, I'm grabbing the police officer by the neck and I'm saying, find whoever did this or I will. That's my personality. Fucking talking about I'm escaping out of the house. The fuck am I running from? Taught us how to get away with murder. No, he was the last one. They let his ass get away with it because he had special favors. They're like, all right, last one gets in. Everybody else, right? Now the price went up to get away with murder in America after OJ. Said that was the last time. Fucking Johnny Cochran walked away with that bag, said fuck everybody. That's how the Kardashians came up. Their dad wasn't even on the fucking squad. His ass was just on the bench at the very, very end. He said, I'm on the team project. Right? Johnny Cochran can get you off murder. Just know that. I never understood why people give praise to convicts. Like, let's learn and prevent as a society, not entertain. The people that do that have never seen danger, right? Like, let me tell you, the person that sits in front of their couch and just says, "Oh, all these people should just shut up and play the game." Man, why the fuck didn't he run faster? He should have just done this, right? He still has no chance. The only people that ever talk like that are people who have never actually done the thing, right? And so, like, the people that glorify murder and music and glorify violence and glorify all this stuff have never seen somebody's head get blown off. They've never seen death. They've never seen the light go out somebody's eyes. They've never done any of that. Like, murder and all this stuff is cool for them. It's edgy, right? Oh, John Wick movies. But if somebody has a heart attack next to you when they die, God forbid you guys have to ever see anything like that. That'll be a wake-up call for some of those folks. Right? Like when you've seen death face to face, you don't sit here and like, oh yeah, spin the block and all this stuff. Oh, spin the block, God forbid. God forbid. Do you know what it feels like to live over your shoulder every day? To wake up living over your shoulder? This is not a fucking game. And so, like, for the OJ shit is like, fam, imagine that was your sister or your mother that got stabbed the fuck up, that got cut open by some lunatic. Right? They're like, oh, but he had some rushing yards. Oh, but he had some rushing yards. Like, clearly that person has never seen violence. Because the second that person's exposed to violence, they will get shaken for life. Look at the streamers. Look at those like neon, like the kids, right? They got security. They're out here trolling people. They'll smack someone in public and then security will step in and everyone hates them and they're laughing at people in the face. Then they get in one situation that changes their life. They're in a country that's not America, right? Because America, like, America's dangerous, and as everyone's got a gun in America, as dangerous as it is, people, y'all have no fucking clue what danger is. Walk in the streets of Colombia, where you're not supposed to be, and go make these fucking TikTok jokes. Go, go, go. Go to some parts of Africa. Go to some parts in the sketchiest parts of Europe. Go to Russia. Go to some places and start doing these TikTok videos. They're not gonna smack you up, bro. They're not gonna jump you like they did in that 6ix9ine video. Like 4 guys jumped him in a bathroom. 6ix9ine just jumped up and walked out the bathroom. Whether you get jumped in another country, you're not standing up. This is not how this works. There's a reality check that sets in for people when it gets real. And so most people don't live a real life. They live vicariously through the people that they're idolizing. Roy's the John Wick of the industry. No, I'm more like Rambo. I wish I was that precise. If I was precise like John Wick, I'd probably get myself in a lot less trouble. I'm more like Rambo. Like I'm hitting everything, but the baby, the stroller, old lady across, a few people caught some collateral damage, and I'm sorry. Oh shit. Yeah. Uh, guys, this is about the slowest market condition I've ever seen. This is, I gotta go. He said, Roy, how's the girl from the gym? I'm about to find out. You hear me? He said, if the glove don't fit, guys, why the fuck would you run? Like, answer me this. If you ain't killed, I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you guys if OJ killed his wife. Okay, read the fucking book. Okay, read the book. It's that simple. Like, or just fucking spark notes it, or just look up a YouTube video about the book and put that one to rest. All right. Let's just say if you're fortunate enough to make it up top and meet St. Peter one day at those heavenly gates, chances are you ain't seeing OJ there. I'm gonna catch you guys there, ladies and gentlemen. Happy and safe trading. Even though market conditions are so slow, there probably won't be any trades today. I'll see you guys tomorrow bright and early. I guarantee tomorrow, a lot less cursing, a lot less BS. Still funny AF, but we're going to go through some fundamentals, and maybe I'll bring on a few guest speakers from Top Step and a few other prop firms. Or maybe I just set up a debate. All right, maybe I set up a debate between 2 prop firms that are kind of going under. See which one's worse. Which one of you guys scammed customers the most? If I fucking just hit a I'll be Don Lemon for a day. I'll be Don Lemon, right? Just asking stupid questions, right? I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. Happy, safe trading. If you guys want to follow us on all platforms at Chart Addicts, click the link in the description. for access to the NAS100 Masterclass. And if you'd like more information before you buy the NAS100 Masterclass seat, check out the interviews on our YouTube channel from successful traders, as well as the testimonial videos on the Masterclass page itself. Catch you guys around. Happy and safe trading. Peace.